Hello, my name is Lloyd Bistany, SUNY Maritime College's International Student Coordinator and Study Abroad Advisor. I'm here to share some important information with you on the exciting study abroad opportunities that are available to you at SUNY Maritime. At the end of this video, I'll be sharing my contact information, so feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to arrange a study abroad advisement meeting. Have you ever been interested in spending a whole semester or perhaps a summer in another country? Though it might seem like a daunting prospect, there are so many reasons why you should consider studying abroad. It's an opportunity to learn a new language, or practice one that you are currently studying. Fully immersing yourself in another country is a fantastic way to improve your language skills. Instead of working on the language when you are in class or doing your homework, you'll be surrounded by it every day, and that exposure can help push you from beginner level to proficiency to even fluency. You get to see the world and experience other cultures. Instead of briefly visiting somewhere on vacation, you'll get to really explore where you're living and find out what everyday life is really like in other parts of the world. It's also an opportunity to see other countries, not just the one that you're studying in. Spending a semester in Paris? On the weekend, take a flight to Prague or a train ride to Berlin. There are so many other countries and cities that are a cheap flight or train ride away, depending on where you're studying. Stepping outside of your comfort zone, you'll learn a lot about yourself. By immersing yourself in another culture, you develop valuable life skills needed for personal growth, including independence and adaptability. These skills can give you an added boost of confidence in your personal and professional life. Studying abroad can be overwhelming, but the challenges you overcome can help you become a more mature person. You'll find out that you can often thrive in new, unexpected circumstances, and you'll boost your communication skills by speaking a new language, helping you further improve your self-confidence. You also have the freedom to be your authentic self, whoever that may be. Studying abroad can also help you launch your career and make you more competitive in the workforce. It gives you the opportunity to show future and current employers that you have an open mind, resourcefulness, and the drive needed to adapt to a different environment. Many employers are looking for graduates who have international experience. According to a recent survey, 64% of employers consider study abroad experience to be important, and 92% of employers look for transferable skills that are typically gained from the experience, such as flexibility to new challenges and adaptability. One of the biggest benefits of studying abroad is also the opportunity to meet new, lifelong friends from different backgrounds. While studying abroad, you will attend school and live with students from your host country. This gives you the opportunity to really get to know and create lasting relationships with your fellow students. After the study abroad program ends, make an effort to stay in contact with your international friends. In addition to rewarding personal relationships, these friends can also be important networking tools later down the road. You can also discover new interests and passions. For example, if you're living in a country with amazing national parks or scenery, you might take up hiking or rock climbing or photography. Other parts of the world are known for their arts, music, or cooking. Don't be afraid to try new things. The benefit of attending a SUNY school is that you have access to almost all of the State University of New York's study abroad programs. Schools across SUNY have spent decades creating international partnerships with institutions all over the world. As a SUNY student, you have access to over 1,000 programs in over 60 countries to choose from. There is a program out there for you. You just need to find it. Finding a program is surprisingly easy. You can simply Google search SUNY Study Abroad and click on the first result, or go to suny.edu/studyabroad. By clicking Start Now on their homepage, you'll be taken to the program search page. You can filter programs by country, major of study, and the term or semester you'd like to study abroad. Once you've selected your filters, you'll be brought to a results page. Clicking on a program will show you useful information on that program, including the SUNY campus that sponsors the program, application deadlines, credit requirements, language of instruction at the host university, and any other program restrictions. Once you've found a program that you like, and that you meet all of the eligibility requirements for, you can look into the application process for that program. I'll talk about that process a little later. When to study abroad. You can study abroad primarily during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. It's important that you plan ahead and find a time that works for you and your degree program. I usually advise students to plan on going abroad during a semester when they have a lot of elective courses to take. By planning ahead, you can shift around your schedule to ensure that you have an entire semester where you are taking courses that your degree program requires you to take at SUNY Maritime. This is especially important when it comes to SCCW classes. Speak to your academic advisor about how you might do this. It's also important to note that many other countries have academic schedules that are drastically different from SUNY Maritime and the rest of the United States. For example, Australia and New Zealand have a spring semester that runs from July to November as a result of the different seasons that the Southern Hemisphere experiences. Do your research, or simply ask for assistance when considering which program to apply to. One of the most important things to consider when studying abroad are transfer credits. After all, you don't want to go and spend an amazing semester in another country and then come back to SUNY Maritime to find out that none of your classes will count towards your degree and you'll be graduating a semester late. Always check with the academic dean and your department chair to make sure that the courses you are intending to take abroad will transfer back to SUNY Maritime. All schools will usually have course catalogs that you can find in English on their website. Give the course descriptions or even course syllabi to your department chair and academic dean for approval. You should not apply for a program without full approval to do so. Many students at SUNY Maritime are enrolled in our license programs. Like I mentioned before, the STCW does not accept any license courses taken out of the US. With that in mind, you should plan on freeing up a semester where you will not be taking any STCW courses in order to make studying abroad work. Your academic advisor can help you with this. Lastly, please note that the engineering department at SUNY Maritime College has very strict requirements when it comes to courses and transfer credits. As we are an ABET accredited school, any courses that you want to transfer back to SUNY Maritime will also have to be taught at an ABET accredited school. You can usually find this information on a college or university's website, or ask for assistance in finding out that information. The application process. Any study abroad program is going to have its own application process, each with its own unique requirements. Once you have found the program that fits your needs and interests, you will apply for that program through the SUNY school that administers it. For example, if you find a program on the Program Search website that is sponsored by SUNY Albany, you will have to apply to that program through SUNY Albany's Study Abroad website. I am more than happy to assist you with the application process to any SUNY school. Additionally, if you find a program or school that you want to attend that is not administered by SUNY, let me know and I can see about creating a partnership with that particular school. Before applying, check the application requirements and eligibility restrictions for the program. Usually, the minimum GPA to apply to a program is 2.5. However, some programs have GPA requirements that are lower or higher than that. It varies from program to program. You will also need to submit your official transcripts, which you can request from the SUNY Maritime Registrar webpage, and a personal statement, usually 1 to 2 pages, on why you want to study abroad. Some programs may require a letter or two of recommendation from your instructors, or have additional requirements. Application instructions can always be found on the website of the administering SUNY campus. The cost of studying abroad is often the thing that deters students from even considering the idea. However, contrary to popular belief, study abroad program costs are usually only slightly higher than on-campus costs of tuition, room, and board, exclusive of international airfare. And in some countries, expenses are actually less than they would be on campus. Study abroad students pay SUNY tuition, in-state or out-of-state, depending upon New York State residency, plus costs which vary from program to program. You would still be registered for a baseline study abroad course at SUNY Maritime, even for programs offered by other SUNY campuses. That means that you're able to maintain residency and eligibility for financial aid. Most financial aid can be applied to overseas study, with the exception of some program costs and fees. For specific information, you should contact our financial aid office located in student accounts. You can also apply to a variety of scholarships offered both through SUNY, outside organizations, and host universities. Some schools offer full scholarships for study abroad students that attend. So do some research and see if the school you want to study abroad at offers scholarships. Remember that if you can find grants to apply for, that is money that, like scholarships, you do not have to pay back. Finally, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the exchange programs that we host at SUNY Maritime College. These are partnerships that we have directly with overseas schools. Because these partnerships are exclusively through SUNY Maritime and not another SUNY campus, exchange programs often cost less than the normal cost of attending SUNY Maritime College for a semester. The first program is with the National Taiwan Ocean University, or NTOU, located in Keelung, Taiwan. Less than an hour by metro from the capital of Taipei, NTOU offers programs in marine environmental science and international transportation and trade. The nearby ports are some of the busiest in the world. The NTOU exchange program is a fall semester program. We usually have students from NTOU that attend SUNY Maritime during the spring semester as part of the student exchange. The second program is at the University of Gdansk in Gdansk, Poland. With programs in international business, this exchange program is a great opportunity for students in global business and transportation programs at SUNY Maritime. This is a spring semester program. Students from Gdansk usually attend SUNY Maritime in the fall. We also have program agreements with schools in Denmark and Norway. If you're interested in any of these programs, please contact me for more information. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email or phone. Or you can stop by my office on the first floor of Bayless Hall in the Division of Student Affairs. Thank you.